Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I don't remember what I did on the last gameplay, to be honest. I believe I basically went around this somnium synthesizer and I basically added pajamas to our duplicates so that they can have dreams, and then they will be able to, yeah, exactly, and then they will be able to, they will produce dream journals, and then they will switch the dream journals to more buffed up things for something or something like that. So what do I want to do today? Today I want to do, like, at a high level, I want to do one very basic thing. So one of the things that I want to do is, one of the things that I'm actually happy doing on this playthrough is I am trying to get radiant bugs. Now, this is a process, okay? So if you pick a bug, you have, so I'm here at Azure Bugs. From Azure Bugs, I'm going to go to, is it the Abyss bug? So I'm not exactly sure which ones are next, but yeah. Okay, let me just check one thing. Yeah, so the next transformation of the of these guys is the Abyss bugs, which are the black ones. The shine bug emits no light, but it makes up for it by having an excellent personality. So we're gonna go to the Abyss bugs, and then we're gonna go to the Radiant bugs, which is like the last thing. I am hopeful that the Radiant bug is actually much more radioactive than the other bugs, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But it has been a challenge to navigate through this. We are now currently stuck at the Azure bugs. And the reason behind that is we are, by the way, Azure. How many Azure eggs do I have? A lot of. Okay, let's actually do this. I'm only going to allow Azure bugs from now on. So let's do bug. No royal, and then nymph. No royal. So only Azure. And I'm also going to allow bug, no, nymph, Azure nymph eggs. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, as always, do not forget to hit the like button on this video. Very important. Also, leave a comment for the algorithm and consider subscribing to my channel. Now, what did I want to do today? On the high level, as I was saying, I need to make, that's why I was telling you the story about the bugs. I need to make refined phosphorus. In order to make refined phosphorus, I need to grab phosphorite, which is which is these things here. If I can, well, I don't know where it is. What do we have? Where's phosphorus? Phosphorite, sorry. So I'm going to have to pick up phosphorite, and I'm going to have to warm it up to 240 or 250 degrees. It will become a liquid. Then I need to cool down that liquid to around 40 degrees, and that will become refined phosphorus. And our new friends eat refined phosphorus. So it's going to be a process. Now, in order for me to make that and take advantage of something, I'm going to use this gold volcano. And I'm going to make something here somehow that will allow me to warm up the phosphorite and then cool it down. Now, this guy emits things at 2,600 degrees. I only need to heat up the phosphorite to 250. I could try something else. But to be honest, I'm not exactly seeing what I can do that goes up to 250. I know that this guy here goes up to 500, but this is hydrogen. So the amount of hydrogen that I would have to have at 500 degrees in order to actually warm up enough phosphorite, that would be too much. So if I just use a volcano, it should be enough. Now, if I use a gold volcano, that means that I'm taking advantage of the gold and also the temperature. Now, as you can see, the gold volcano is too close to my water facility or water storage solution. So what am I going to do? I'm going to move this to so I'm going to, instead of having this pool of water, as you can see here, I'm going to shift this to this area here. So from here to there. Okay. And that should be good enough, and it'll give me enough space around this volcano or around this area to do what I want. I'm not exactly sure if I will succeed at my adventure here, but yeah, I don't know. I'm actually at the moment looking at the volcano and going, do I really want to do that? I do not know. I might not need it, to be honest. I might not need it. Because I do need to cool down some water. Or I need to use a lot of cold water. Because I'm going to have, let's say, this guy spits out gold at 10 kilograms per second. 10 kilograms per second. That's a lot. Well, that's not a lot. 10 kilograms per second. But if I have tons and tons of cold water, I should be able to decrease the temperature of the gold by a fair amount. I'm gonna pause the game to think for a few seconds. Give me a second. Okay. You know what? I might not need to actually change this. So I don't know how long this guy's going to keep... he's dormant at the moment, and I'm not sure how long it's going to stay dormant. But this might be a perfect opportunity for me to do what I want. If I do something like this... If I do... So, the volcano, if I do this... Insulated tile made out of obsidian. There. Now, insulated tile made out of obsidian is good enough to keep the volcano or the volcano's temperature from this guy. This guy emits gold at 2600 degrees. This can withstand 2700 degrees, so it should not melt. If it melts, I'm in trouble, but it should not melt. Now, I need to drop water on top of this. So I need to do two things. I need to drop phosphorite, right? And I also need to drop phosphorite, and I also need to drop water. Now the water will become steam, and then using the steam turbine like here, I can even go as up to here. I can just leave one small layer of abyssalite here, or like this, so I can actually do that. And I leave only one, and if I have enough water here, I can just circle around. The water will heat up, not substantially, but enough. But this only spits out 10 kilograms per second. So it erupts for 39 seconds. So it will emit 400 kilograms of gold. And then it's going to stop. But it's going to be 400 kilograms of gold at 2700 degrees. But then it stops for a long time. The gold will heat up the water, which will become a steam, but then it's going to be dropped on top. I wonder if I can... So, yeah, I think... So, if I do this, but if I do something like this... Oh, I can. Oh, but, yeah, this is going to go really bad. This is going to go really, really bad. Now, I need to... So this is where the water will be dropped. And then I can do something like this. So if I do that... Oh, I can't. But hey. I need to prepare this. I'm kind of afraid that if I step inside, this guy becomes active. And then it's going to be a real gigantic problem. So I want to cover myself. So if I have the turbine here, really on top, I can drop the water. At the same time, I can have an auto sweeper made out of steel here. That will pick up both gold and phosphorite. And it will place it... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to start making this. I'm not going to basically take care of... What are you doing here? Okay, I'm going to let you be here because you're not doing anything special. So I'm going to let you be. Okay. They should actually start grabbing the eggs and place them here. There you go. One royal. Yeah. Okay. And azure nymph eggs as well. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just take as many as you can. Okay, so let's... What are you doing there? Okay, this is at 28 degrees. Okay, I need to remove part of this ladder here. So, if I want to add the steam turbine here, there, I need to remove 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2. Okay, let's actually do this. So 1, 2. Let's do this. And I want to remove 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's cancel this, by the way, for now. But I can do that. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm so afraid that this goes really bad. This is protected, okay? By abyssalite, so we should be good. Yeah, this is going to go really bad. But okay. Okay, so if I now go here... Okay, let's go here. So if I do this... We are protected here. Right. Let's make... Now, airflow tiles. Let me check their... Okay, an airflow tile made of copper ore has a melting point of 1494. If it's made out of... Okay, I'm going to make an experiment. Let's do something like this. Let's make one there, made out of gold amalgam, made out of iron ore, made out of steel, made out of wolframite, and made out of copper. Yeah, I want to see the difference between them. We need to pick up one that's higher than 2600. Hopefully. we will be able to do that. Okay. Now, there's a mod that forces duplicates to go to bed. Okay. Isabel B. Isabel needs to... Okay. Or... This is a bit broken, but let's hope that it's not too bad. Now, I'm gonna need insulated, right? Obsidian. So I need to do this so that the thing works. Have you guys built something? Okay, let's just make... So, cobalt, 1494. Gold amalgam, not good. 15, 24, 29, and you're made out of wolframite. Got it. Okay, so the one made out of wolframite melts at 2926. So that's what we need to be making them out of. Let's remove this. So let's make it out of wolframite. And I'm going to place it here. And also here. And then do insulated out of obsidian here. Well, let's cancel this because they cannot go there yet. They're going to come through here. Now, we have a natural protection here. And to be honest, I do enjoy it very much. And I might actually leave this floor here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because this is abyssalite. So if this goes really bad, I am half protected. You know what I mean? Not totally, but half. So what I mean by this is I might go from this side up. Right? And then do 1, 2, 3, 4 and just do this. And then just go through here like that. And then I'm gonna cover this. Or something like that. Okay. Okay, there you are. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be one of those things that we really... Oh, by the way. I'm gonna show you something. But I just found this out. I have no idea what this is. This is a data miner, which mass produces data banks, which is rather okay. And this is a remote worker dock and a remote controller. I have no idea what this is. So I'm going to take it. I want to see what it is. There you are. Beautiful. Great. Okay. Nice. Okay, this should really be protected. I really want this to be protected. I really hope that it is. And let's make this out of wolframite. Okay, so if this is correct, 27, 26. Beautiful. Exactly the way I want it to be. Insulated tile. No. F. Oh, caraças. Okay. Who's at 17%? Andrebia. Okay. Let's now go to Andrebia. I don't know why he was injured, but it's one of those things that you just go, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, 8 out of 8. Okay, we are with... we have some azure nymphs that have escaped, but it's not a problem. They will lay eggs, and our duplicants will grab those eggs and place them in their place. So we're gonna be good. So you're still dormant, so that's good. I'm not going to even consider taking up on that until we have the structure done. You know what? Let's actually do this. Because I want to close this. And then I'm going to add a second layer. This is not going to go well. Cobalt ore. Melting point. 1498. It should not be needed, but okay. Now, this says melting point 1534. We should be good. What I want to do here is we should do something like radiant, right? Made out of cobalt, whatever. And I'm only going to... So I know that the water comes out at 95 degrees. The question is, do I really need to cool this down? Probably not. It should be cooled down by the environment. But if I needed to, I can always work around it somehow. Now, the machine should not be in contact with whatever's here. We're gonna have to make a vacuum out of this area and then add water into it. I can simply add salt water or whatever type of water I want. As long as it's not polluted water, because polluted water releases polluted oxygen, so that's not what I want. What do you have here, by the way? You have... Nope. You have mixed. That's a problem. It would be interesting to get... okay, you should start only having brine. Oh no. Let's actually stop this and only allow this to do the job. Okay. And you just got yourselves locked. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Okay. You have oxygen here. Come on. Okay. I was really... You know what? I'm going to do something that I shouldn't. I'm going to reload the game because this is just stupid. What was it? 321. Let's load the game. This was just stupid. And it was because I should have only tell them to... Oh, please. I hope that I have already set things up. Okay. There you go. There we are. I know that you shouldn't do this, guys. I am very much aware of that, but... You know, it's one of those situations that it's just bad luck mixed with stupidity. And I really don't want to lose that guy, so that's basically it. Okay. Let's also redo this. There we go. And let's also go here and... Beautiful. Okay. I don't think I did anything else, so we're good there. Okay, now I need to understand... Let's do wolframite there. Beautiful. Let's do obsidian. Okay, this is a problem. This is a really big problem. That's abyssalite. Okay. If it's abyssalite, I'm gonna let it stay there. Okay. Okay, this is an outside area. Oh, we don't need this. This is an outside area. This is the inside area, right? And we are now gonna go there. Beautiful. What a difference, huh? Okay. So, let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. There you are. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so this is partially done. I also need to do shipping, conveyor chute. Here. But hey, you're being made out of cobalt ore. I need to be kind of careful, otherwise you're gonna be made out of something that I don't want it. There you are. Okay, beautiful. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to reach the other one. Okay. I can remove this. We can remove the plants that we have here. $27. Okay, there. This should all be made out of. You are beautiful. I'm gonna. So one of the things that I need to be aware of is, let's do shipping. Auto super made out of cobalt. So I need to place this guy here. Right. And this guy will be responsible for removing everything that's solid. At the same time, this guy here, which can be made out of cobalt, will be responsible for adding phosphorite there. Okay, so if I do this, conveyor, there. So it's gonna drop there. Power. Okay, this guy will produce some power. But I'm not exactly... You know what? How much power do you have here? 4... Okay. Let's do something that I shouldn't, which is take advantage of an existing thing. And just... use it. We should be good there. Okay, so... And I also need to... The conveyor loader also needs to be placed inside of here. Right, so let's put it there. And you should just throw it out. Oh, this is not going to go well. This will really not going to go well. But as long as I cover myself from bad accidents, we should be fine. Should. Let's just remove that. Oh, I can't go up there. Not a problem. Let's do something like that. So where will I close this? Here? Seems fine. And then I can simply do that. There you go. We're going to add a door here. You know what? Let's actually make this the other way around. Or not the other way around, but I can do that and have a door in the middle. So if something goes wrong, the door's not going to take the first hit. Okay. this should be good, I guess. Okay, so I am gonna make this. But quite honestly, not sure if this is gonna work, but okay. I think this machine doesn't need power to work. It actually generates power. This is a generator, right? Oh, let's make you out of cobalt. Okay. How long are you from this, by the way? Very long. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have to find some water. Why is it unreachable? Okay. Because I did things not in a smart way. That's why it's unreachable. I want to finish the first draft of this before the end of the video. Not exactly sure if I will, to be honest. I think I will. Yeah, it's been 31 minutes, so we're good. Yeah. Let's actually do this. Where are you? That. Let's do that. Okay. Amazing. Okay. There you go. Okay. Let's do sweep only all. Copy there. Just okay. So this is relatively done. Oh, but hey, we cannot make this out of cobalt. I need to make out of steel. And then the auto sweeper made out of steel as well. Exactly. Yeah, because it needs to withstand or the possibility of actually, you know, getting into a lot of high temperatures. Okay, for whatever reason, you are gonna go there. Let's deconstruct this. Okay, so you will now add it to the proper place. I don't know why they do this, by the way. Which one are you gonna use? What are you? Oh, you're farming. Okay, got it. I was about to see, what the hell do I have more machines of? Okay, so let's see if I have anybody. Okay, nobody should be okay. Steel, beautiful. Okay, still dormant. I have no idea for how long. Now this guy is a problem, and they cannot be turned into zombies. Trust me. So let's go around this. Yeah. Just do that. I was gonna say, be very careful not to disturb this. And I was about to do so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go like that. Cancel that. Well, not cancel, I want to dig it. But yeah. Because I want to be able to move around it. Okay, got it. Okay, that is now done, which is great. We can now deconstruct that. I'm gonna leave this one here because we... let's deconstruct it as well. Okay. Let me just... Construction. Let's do this. My friend should... We actually already have... the components. Yeah, see that? Okay, you... have a melting point of 2426. Not great, but it is what it is. 49, yeah. But it should be sufficient. Now, it might overheat, and that's a problem. But it should not melt. Okay. Okay, let me just do a quick look at this. So... you should be like all. Right. Okay. And the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna do something like made out of cobalt. Now I want to add this here. And then I'm gonna add storage bin here. And this way I can say you're gonna have phosphorite there, which is gonna be loaded into that thing. It's gonna be transformed into phosphorus or whatever. And it should be fine. There you go. Done. Okay. I think we're done. I now need a door. No, peraí. We need a... So, if I do this... Right. If I do this... Oh, but I cannot do that. Yeah, I need to have... this is gonna be super warm. Super hot, actually. Because this machine absorbs... So if we go here, it says... draws in steam from the tiles directly below the machine's foundation and is used to generate electrical power. Useful... You know what? Overheat temperature, 1050. You know what? Let's see how this goes. I'm curious now. Insulated tile. Okay. I also am going to do something like... we're going to have to add water here. And we have some here. Okay, but first we're going to have to make a vacuum out of this. But I need to have... Okay, I'm going to consider this to be the first stage of this thing. Where we have most of the things done. I now need to get water. Which we have access here. You know. We have access here. Are you dormant? You're not. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this guy. And I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna change it to normal. I'm gonna grab a liquid reservoir. Place it... I don't know. Here. And insulated now. Normal pipe. Made out of copper ore. There you are. And then I'm just gonna do... actually... I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna have a bridge. Okay. So... that way... I can add water. If I want to. And I do want to. Now this is dormant. I'm gonna add a door here. Yeah, I'm really afraid of what... okay, let's do phosphorite. Let's do 1,000. And this will be a 1. It will be only phosphorite. Right, you're only going to accept phosphorite. You are 5. I'm going to add a ton, lay it on the other side, leave it, and see what happens. It's going to be liquid, but then I need to cool it down. I forgot about that. I need to cool it down to 44 degrees. That's the not so good part. That's a problem. How am I going to cool this down to 44 degrees? Yeah, I need to think about this. Guys, gotta go. So, this is like the first steps to this. But I do need to find a way to cool it down. One possibility could be if I have a door here. So if I have a door here like that. Or I don't need a door. I can just have a metal tile. Okay, a door. Probably a door is better. Significant increase of construction speed. Used to build the walls and floors of rooms. If I add a metal tile here, and if I if I do this, if I cancel that, conveyor should deconstruct. So the phosphorite will drop here. No, I cannot. But you know what? I need to think about this. I need to add, so, because it's going to be a liquid. Guys, I gotta think this one through. Or I need to go into phase 2. Because I'm going to have a bit of a pool. And then I'm going to cool it down somehow. So if I have like 2 tiles, and if I add the chute here, and if I do this, right, we're gonna drop the phosphorite here like 1 ton. When it becomes a liquid, it will go up, but I can cool it down somehow with colder water. Or I can actually have it here. So this will become a liquid. How much do these guys eat? Refined phosphorus, 1 kilogram per cycle. Push. Okay, if I just drop like, if I have like 100 kilograms, right? If I drop it here, it should be cooled down. Right. I can have a water cycle going through here. Insulated. So the same water that I'm going to use to pour into this thing, I can then use... This is too complicated, but what's this made out of? Cobalt. Probably don't even need this one here. Yeah, let's leave it here. Because the purpose is the gold will touch this tile. It will heat it up. I'm gonna have to rethink this because I really need to let this be super hot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink this. Guys, gotta go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye bye.